I've already talked about this guy extensively off camera. I'm very excited that I get to talk about him in person. Toya Setsuno. 626. He's got all evil void. Form once per turn. Commit one foundation. Choose one attack in your rival's discard pile. As your next form, play the top card of your deck face down as a copy of the chosen attack. Enhance. Flip one foundation. Your attack gets +2 speed. If it's a weapon attack, it gets +1 damage. This is undeniably the best bullet. It just is. This is the best one. If you're a Yakuza fan, this is the guy to play. It's not close. Form commit, I always have an attack, is incredible. I get to play back alley haymaker on any move that I want to. These three symbols have access to so many weapons that you can play inside of your kit. So flipping one for +2/+1 is nuts. Let's pretend you don't even want to play weapons, right? I'm so sick of the weapon keyword. I hate it. This enhance, flip one foundation, your attack gets +2 speed, is the same thing that Smash Might does, All Might 5, but he is regulated to only cards, to only like Punch and Furies. This guy says anything. Your attack gets 2 speed. Your attack. That's it. Everything gets +2 speed. Ugh. This guy is so incredible. He's so nuts. This is the guy that I'm going to be playing as soon as the set comes out. This is the guy that I want to play. He's so good. Just on his face. Stealing their best move, right? They're stealing their jolts, stealing there's stealing those zero gravity lifts, stealing their. Are they in deadlock and I've got a broken deadlock ability? Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. Is my hand bad? Okay, I'll take their 5% Detroit smash, or 5% smash, right? Man, my next move that I want is super good, right? I'm gonna play setup strike. My next one is gonna get 3. Ugh, you're committed out? Indiscriminate shock. I'll steal yours and then flip and give it 2 speed. Catch. So nuts. Isn't there a standard rule where you can't play an enhance on a card if it doesn't share symbols with your character? No, you can't play cards that don't share symbols with your character. But this guy, that's not a rule in My Hero because there's the deck building restriction is symboled, not the card pool. Yeah, it's incredible. It's nuts. Borrowed Goods. 4/3/3 mid for 4, 2 mid block ranged weapon combos with a face down. How neato. So we want to form, steal their move, play Borrowed Goods, combo enhance, your rival discards a card. How neat. Enhance, your rival discards 1 momentum if they did add the top card of your deck to your momentum. This is cool. I like the momentum hate. I like the snapping of my own momentum. This is neato. I think this card's not that great. When I take and I look at, like, get rid of the combo enhance, because that's very hard to do. Having a face down card in your card pool is pretty tough, right? The easiest way to do it for non Tabe people, right, is just to play an Echo card, or Toya people, sorry, is to just play an Echo card. Your rival discards momentum. If they did, I'd get a momentum. It's fine. Probably not for a 4/3/3 mid for 4. I guess it's technically a 4/3/5 for 5 in him, and that feels kind of good. But it's a 5 diff that doesn't feel great. As a 4 diff that feels good. There's something like this is like a rectangle peg square hole where it doesn't quite fit right. If I turn it on it sideways, I can definitely make it fit. But like when I put it in this way, it's not working for me. Yeah, there's something just slightly off about it. Yeah. Larceny. 1/5 low block. Enhance if this attack was played from anywhere other than your hand. It gets +1 or -1 damage. Period. It's fine. It really just depends. So like the thing about this card is it 100% depends on and I'm going to use this word and it has negative connotation and I don't mean it, is the gimmick of replaying cards from weird spots good enough, right? Are people actually going to be doing this thing? I think this is 100% a more like a canary card than anything, right? Like sideboard tier, as Show says. This is a good card. +1 or -1 damage for free is super good. This card is a draft all-star. Oh, I completely agree with that. Free. That's yeah, for sure. In constructed though, I think it 100% is about you have to read the room. Are people going to be playing a bunch of Yakuza characters, right? Is Overhaul the next big thing? If Overhaul's the next big thing, having double Larceny saying that his moves get -2 damage might be enough to save you. I don't know. We'll have to see. My question, though, is Kit good? Do you like the character card? Do you like borrowed goods? Do you like Larceny? How are they working all together? Big fan? I am a huge fan of what Toya does. I think Toya is one of the most fun characters that I'm going to be playing because I just want to play your cool cards. Not to talk about another card game, one of my favorite things to do in Magic the Gathering is to borrow your cards. I think, because like, boy howdy, I'm not good at deck building and you are. So I'm gonna use your big brain as with the cool cards that you played, right? Borrowed goods. Yeah, I'm a fan of it. I like Toya. This is custom art as well, right? This one isn't, but this is. Oh no, this is. This looks so good, guys. I'm so excited to see what this looks like in cardboard. Oh, looks great. We'll move on to Mimic. All right, so I'm pretty sure that I skipped where Mimic was supposed to be in the thing, but he's the last Yakuza, and he only had one card of support, so I wanted to put him at the end here. He's a 6/25 with Chaos, Earth, and Evil. Has a static, so ability that's always live. When committing cards to pass a check, you may commit one asset as if it were a foundation. Cool. Neato. I want to play a bunch of green cards in my deck. How many green cards can I play? All of them, hopefully. Response, once per turn after I check an asset, add one attack that with a control check value of 3 from your discard pile to your hand. Let me say that one more time. After you check in an asset, add one back alley haymaker from your discard pile to your hand. Let me say that one more time. After you check an asset, add one Ice Storm from your discard pile to your hand. Let me say that one more time. After you check an asset, add one Vial Seizing from your discard pile to your hand. This guy's very, very good. This guy's super good. After you check the cards that are so strong they can't be committed to pass control checks. Just kidding, this guy can. Add the best card from your discard pile to your hand. Nuts. How awesome. How rad. And then response, after you commit an asset, this attack gets +2 or -1 damage. Neat. How super, super cool. I don't know how many enhance commit one foundation colons exist. And I guess he also says commit to pass a check. So like, after I commit an asset, this attack gets +2 or -1 damage. So like it'd be the way that I get the -1 damage is on block, right? I respond to block, respond, check my asset, give it -1, and then do the thing. It isn't once per attack. You're right, but like training weights, I guess, but like that's like the only one that I can think of that like actively wants to be like, oh, let me turn this guy sideways. Training weights and suited up. Suited up doesn't have symbols. Yeah, I guess it's just training ways. Box is pretty good. Can I play the +1/+1 on their attacks? Right? It's +1/+3. Yeah. Yeah, why not? I just don't know if it's city or attack or not. That's all. Yeah. Okay, so there's cool stuff you can do for sure. Yeah, I like this guy. I think he's pretty neat. I'm excited for Nate DeWalt. That's what I'm excited for. I'm sure that he's gonna do some cool stuff. I'm still saying kid as opposed to card. Sorry. Mimicry 5/3. You ready? I should just do this. Watch this. I should just like kill the first word. Good. Good? Question mark. 5/3. 2 low block. Unique form. Once per turn, choose one non-unique foundation in your discard pile until the beginning of your next turn. This asset gains all abilities and keywords on the chosen foundation. This is good. This is just a good card. Hey, my foundation base is broken, and I would like to have a 5th version of that card. It doesn't even copy for the rest of time, right? So if I want to like change my mind, if like better things exist, like run it. Under Earth, you get powerful cards like Pull No Punches, right? So like I've got my opponent goes to deadlock. Oh, you don't have deadlock threats on board anymore. Yes, I do. On Evil, you get things like imagine on Evil, you get the Asui 2 Foundation. What's that card called? Villain something, right? What's that card called? Chat, help. Chat, help. Villain's defeated. First villain encounter. That's what I wanted. First villain encounter. So they go to deadlock. I form on Mimicry. I become first villain encounter. You take and enhance, flip your own Mimicry so it becomes a foundation, and then stuff the 2 cards in their card pool. I build one, then they discard 2. Whoo! Hell yeah! It's good. This is a good card, right? I think easily if the format slows down and you're allowed to play assets like in other decks, it's a 1 of in everybody. Just because like my foundations are good. If my foundations are good, this should be any foundation. It's good. Good stuff. Those are the only 2 cards that share his symbols. That's it. He does not have an attack or a foundation. Well, he's got every foundation. He does not have an attack because he picks up whatever attack he wants. So we're going to move on to Lock. 6/27 all Earth order. Response twice per turn. After your non-ranged attack deals damage, freeze 1 rival foundation. That foundation cannot ready until the start of your next turn. Period. Response commit. After your rival's combat phase begins, draw 1 card for each of your rival's committed foundations. So I recently played against an order Lock whose entire job was to commit and freeze my entire board. Boy howdy, it was very, very annoying. I think all you have to do with Lock is find a kill condition on order that matters, right? At the moment, it is Indiscriminate Shock. But Indiscriminate Shock is a ranged card, and so you can't use his twice per turn on Indiscriminate Shock, so Indiscriminate wants to be the 3rd card. As long as you can find a kill card, make it happen. This is good. This like he had plenty of defense, he had plenty of offense. There's tons of cards on all 3 symbols that get to like accomplish the thing that he wants to do. Even if you just say his response twice per turn of like this one doesn't work, you stopped 2 of the best cards on their board from re-readying, and you commit and just draw 2 to just draw. Feels incredible. Feels super strong. I like this guy. You just got to figure out how to close the game. Let's move on to his support. Deadbolt. 5/5 1 mid block action. After you play this card, if your starting character is Lock, discard it from your card pool, period. First form, choose one of the following effects. Name an asset or foundation, commit and freeze all rival copies of the named card. Or, commit and freeze up to 2 rival assets or foundations. I can tell you that when I played against Lock last night, this was the most annoying card. This is the card that said that he was allowed to commit his character and draw 5 cards on my turn. I could not kill him the turn after he deadbolted. Incredibly strong card. It was really, really strong, guys. Is it playable in other characters? Maybe. It being a 5 diff that sits in your card pool, it's only playable as a first form. I think this might be all over the place in sideboards. I don't necessarily know if it's going to be a main boarded card if you're not Lock. Yeah, commit and freeze up to 2 rival assets foundations is like just like a really strong ability. If my opponent has 3 1 with natures, I just like slam them and then pull it down. That feels good. Fourth kind, yeah, fourth kind could get away with it, right? But like fourth kind's like an exception to the rule as opposed to like oh, everybody's gonna play Deadbolt. It's cool. It's cool. It probably deserves the ultra rare slot. There's definitely something here with this card, for sure. For sure. And you guys are a fan of it as well. I'm losing my poll. What's going on? I have no internet. What's happening? I'm not connected to the server. Okay, we'll move on. Lockdown, knockdown. Hilarious. 4/3, 2 low blocks, 3 high for 4, kick slam, stun 1, enhance commit. This attack gets 1 damage and 1 to its stun rating. Rad, how cool. This one's a neato. I guess we don't have a poll anymore. Sorry, guys. This one's neato. I mean, commit 1 foundation to make it a stun 2, 3 high for 5 is like not bad at all. Yeah, this card's cool. I dig it. Make it a 5 diff with stun 2, right? So 3 high for 5. Yeah, it's almost back alley. Yeah. I'm into it. And the last one is just locked up. It's a 5/3, 2 high block, 4 mid for 4. Punch slam. He's slamming with one hand and then punching with the other. Stun 1, lock stun 1. That's annoying. If this attack deals damage, freeze 1 foundation committed by this attack's stun ability. Wonderful. And then enhance discard momentum. This attack gets 1 speed for each committed rival foundation. If you can figure out how to give it damage, that feels great. There was plenty of times in the Lock games that I played that locked up was like a 10 mid for 4. And so like, man, I guess I'll take 4 and then freeze an important foundation. If you can figure out how to put damage on this guy, I think it's going to feel really, really good. Things like the all symbol is going to be great at putting damage on this. Yeah. The order symbol just wasn't doing it for me. Yeah. Yeah, there's all of Locklock's stuff. I don't have the poll for some reason. Like it just randomly died. So I guess there it is.